You are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hidden, nor do they light a lamp and put it under a basket, but on a lampstand, and it gives light to all who are in the house. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. Matthew 5:14-16.
Hello, Bel Affaire Family. Welcome back. So as we discussed in my Where Have I Been and What Have I Been Up To video previously, I did let you all know that I was planning on going on a hair growth journey. So today what I'll be showing you is my hair washing routine. So if you'd like to see that, for all of you who have asked me, how do you get your curls like that? This is the video for you. Stay tuned. To show you all the products that I'll be using today. I'm not too big on any particular product. Once I find something that I feel like works for myself and the girls, I just stick to. So the first thing that I do is I run my water, and then once I get the water to the temperature that I'm looking for, I saturate my whole head with water. Now that I have saturated my hair with water, now I can go in with my product. So I just pump shampoo into my hand and work it into my scalp. So now that I have rinsed the shampoo out of my hair, I'm gonna go in with some conditioner, and I use a whole lot of this and work it through my hair, and from there I use a plastic bag and put it on my head for approximately 10 to 15 minutes. Back into the bathroom. So let's get started. I have the turban on. I'm going to take it off. My hair still has moisture in it. And the first thing I'm going to do is put my leave-in conditioner. Alright, so that's a medium to large section, which again I'll split into two and proceed to apply my gel, comb it through, and then use my brush to define the curls. Alright, so here's the first one. I have my gel on my fingers. I work it through the hair, the section of hair. This is pretty redundant, guys. All right, and then once I've worked it through the section, I get my comb and comb it through or detangle. Then I get my Denman brush and go from the root, and then I use my wrist and curl it upwards or curl it down, whichever way that I choose. Okay, so I'm going to keep doing that, you all, throughout my whole head. And then when I have a small portion up here, I'll be back to show you all. All right, so I completed majority of the back of my head, or all of the back, and I just have this top section here. It did get dry, so I started to just mist it with some water from my water bottle. Okay, work that in some. And then I can continue now with just parting, applying the gel, and then using the brush in order to define the curls. When parting, the parts really don't have to be perfect. You're just sectioning off, really. If you want to not use a comb and you just want to do it with your fingers, and you can manage to keep the hairs that have not been curled yet out of the hair that has been curled, then you can do that. Feel free. But for me, this just helps me to better manage what I'm doing. All right, so I've split this section into a medium-sized section, and then I split it into two. And what I'm doing different now, I'm gonna actually detangle, and I guess now that it started to get dry, I noticed that it was harder for me to get the comb through with the gel. So I comb through, get my tangles out, and then I get my gel, smooth it onto the hair, and then I get the brush and go from the root to the tip and just curve my wrist upwards. I'm gonna do the same thing for the section in the front. Detangle. Smooth with gel. Use your brush from root to tip and curve upwards while you are combing out. And just let it go. We are almost finished with this style, and what I want to do is I'm going to use my rat tail comb as well as my pick. And what I'm doing is I'm going through my hair, and I'm not combing all the way through to the ends, but at the roots I'm lifting, and I'm trying to prevent the part that I created earlier to manage the hair from showing, so that way it looks better, it looks fuller. Now I'm gonna go on with my pick, and that's it. Go in at the roots and lift, 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 lift. And try not to disturb your curls while you are doing this. Okay, so now that I've done that, the next thing I want to do is my edges. So I'm going to use my toothbrush. I like to wet the toothbrush first, and then I go in and create the baby hairs wherever I want them to be. Once I've created them, then I go back in with my gel over it. So I kind of sculpt it. And from there, I just go in with my gel and the lid. And I follow wherever I originally sculpted the baby hairs and wanted them to go. All right. I would like for my part to stay throughout the week, and I don't have to really mess with it. So what I do is I use my fine tooth comb, and I kind of just push upwards and downwards in opposite direction from the part to keep the hairs from going down in there. Then I get some gel on my fingers, and I actually apply it at the root. This tends to keep the hair from falling out of position. So this is it, and I keep it like this for the whole week. Thank you for joining me, guys. Have a wonderful, blessed day.